Qause, I want to understand how did you even get the idea of starting something like Qause, and if you can tell the audience of what exactly Qause is and what it
Sure.
stands for.
Sure. Yeah, it's a really fun story. So I actually went to an NGO 2 years ago when I had reached a peak in my career, and I was just wanting to think of what to do. How do I give back to society? So I went with an intent to not give back money, but give back value. So when I went to the NGO, I saw many gaps in the system that they were working in, and my passion is technology. So I was just looking and I was just seeing how are these guys working, what computers do they use sheets, do they use any softwares. So I actually went dived deep in and actually started searching about it. I wanted to help them. And when I went after that to like 50 other NGOs, all of them had the same problem. There was no process, there was no control management system. They were so busy operationally to manage the kids, to manage the problems of the household of the kids, getting the kids from the NGO from the slum to the NGO, that there was just no time to actually step up their technology game. And they didn't even have time to fundraise or to volunteer as an NGO, because usually NGOs are really small and they just have one or two staff, which is so like, and they're usually, some of them are even shared as teachers. So the staff is the teacher and the manager and the fundraiser.
Yeah.
So because of all that capacity problem, there was a big gap that I saw. So I was like, how do you go and fundraise? So they said that we have to reach out to our personal network, and there is no other way that we are able to do it. If we are lucky, we get a company to support us. And imagine this, that these are the same people
Yeah.
working selflessly. They're working with their heart and soul. And it's such a pity that the world cannot see what they are doing. And they're missing out that inspiration to join the process. Because let's face it, see, if you've gone to an NGO's website, I wouldn't say all, but most of the NGO websites are not polished well. They are not, per se looking very beautiful or represented well. Because when they go to when they want to make a website, they don't really know how to do it. They don't know who to call, and then they have a fear of seeing whether will I get cheated? Is this too expensive? And of course, the money comes in again. So all of this as a problem is what I saw, and that's what led to the birth of Qause. I wanted to build technology for them so they are better enabled for the new world, and they can raise money effectively by getting them online.
Yeah.
That's where it all started. So on Qause, um, Qause is a platform where you can have NGOs, donors, volunteers, and supporters all online. And an NGO will be represented online with a profile, which you can get in just few minutes. You can just log into Qause and you can just sign up and you can get your profile right there. It's a super simple form where an NGO can fill it in 10 minutes, in less than 10 minutes. I'd love to show it to you. So if Mayank, you could pull up that image and just share it on the screen.
Yeah, sure, sure. One second. Yes. Can you all just see it? I'll just
zoom it in, yeah, a little bit. You need to zoom it a little bit more. Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
So you'll just see this is just a dummy profile that I'm showing to you. So we represent you in a certain way. So just like a Facebook or a LinkedIn profile that you get, so we give you an NGO profile. We standardize your profile so that when people come online to search for you, they see you in a proper polished manner, and all the relevant information which I have got from the last 2 years of research with NGOs has been put out here, in a structured format. So literally from all the facilities in the NGOs, how many kids they have, what is their founding year, about the NGO, the founder, a little bit about the founder, the supporters. So if you are associated to an NGO, you would be linked here. Your profile would be linked here and as well, that you are volunteered with them. A little bit of their photo gallery, to show and visually see. And this is the different part, the inspirational story. So here we are not going to sell pity, we're not going to sell sadness, we're going to sell happiness. So we're going to tell the NGOs, we're going to motivate them to that listen, आपके यहाँ पे बच्चा है, if you have a kid or any other such beautiful story, please tell us that. We want to know that kid who had those dreams. We want to know that, and that may make us donate. That may make us support you rather than selling sadness about it. So this is one of the parts where we really encourage people to put up stories. So then there is certificates. So all these certificates that are there, like ATG, 12A, FCRA, so standards that NGOs have. So a lot of people as a visitor want to know about them. So you can also see those here. And then there are the events of the NGO. So there could be like a painting drive, an annual event. It could be anything. All of these things can be showcased here all in one page. So that's what we wanted to create through Qause and give them that platform. And the cherry on the cake here is the donate button. So we also have the donate button where we don't charge any commission like like other fundraising platforms. Only the payment gateway fees gets deducted, and we are enabling them to get Paytm, etc. Like, so that people like you can just donate 100 rupees anytime you want to over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting on how the concept of sympathy itself is moving away from here, where
Yeah.
people, rather than donating, having sympathy on them, they rather have empathy on the kind of work they do, on the kind of talent that they have, and then donate for the same. I think
Exactly.
that's what I've understood from